It's raining out there this morning, and I'm glad Marty's dry on the platform, but I didn't have no kitties at the door with their cute little faces this morning.
There she is out there in her rain gear, taking care of her kitty cat.
He got confused by the hood.
Oh, it scared him, huh?
I scared him by accident. Yeah.
I gotta go get Ruby out.
Alright, so this is how you get the paper when it's raining in the morning. Seriously, enough that, you know, you can't take the unicycle. Hi guys. They have it good when it's raining. Bray was a little wet though. She may have come from the garage. We're still having on and off internet troubles, and we think the router might be going bad. So it works sometimes and then not others. Don's hunting the router. I told him, please get the nice Taj Mahal one you were looking at last night.
Yeah, well, I'm on the page.
Okay, just hit enter and buy. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So there's teasing about a holiday update, and I guess there was a couple comments where people were frustrated about last year's update. Last year's free update, I might add. It came late. It wasn't everything in it that it was supposed to be. We're not sure we ever got all of it, blah, blah, blah. You know, hey, folks, it's free.
Yeah.
Anything Elon would like to throw my way to make my holiday better. And I'm still doing the Santa ho, ho, ho. Yeah. That cheers me every year. I have no idea what the holiday update would have, because waypoints and the live Century Mode thing are already rolling out, although slower than people want.
Yeah.
As a Model X owner, I just want the ability to play a Halloween song with the light show. They don't have to change what the light show does.
Oh,
just pick another song that sort of works with what it's already doing and make it so I can play that instead of Wizards in Winter. I love Wizards in Winter.
Yep.
But I want to be able to play a Halloween song at Halloween. And, you know, like, if you wanted to go all out and say, like, here are 5 songs to pick from. Happy Birthday, which is no longer copyright. Like, the copyright's gone.
The copyright's off of that.
Yeah, let's just let me pick a song. Even if it's pre-canned songs, just for a couple of other occasions. That would be what I would want. Yeah. I probably won't get that. I understand redoing the light show would be more work. But just give me an alternate song. Yeah. All right, we're out of here. It's raining, and I need some extra time this morning.
I'm ordering the gizmo.
Good. We got a meetup this weekend, 1 to 4, at the cinema near the Cary Supercharger. We're planning on going, and the only bummer is Ruby was clean enough for a meetup, and now she's going to be dirty.
Yeah, well,
we'll see what the weather's like.
Well, hopefully I've got the garage door to take care of between now and then too. And
me, well, mostly I'm on the gateway, the T-Mobile and directly, and mostly I'm okay. So Don's not having to listen to me moan about the internet, but
right. But we have to solve this problem because the T-Mobile, we can't. I mean it. I think at this point with the T-Mobile behavior almost exactly like it was on the cable modem. That it must be, it's not the internet or the ISP, it's something
in the house.
The house, and it probably is my router, which is, I guess, 2015, 14. It's an old router, but it's a somewhat of a commercial router. It's not it's prosumer. It's not. It was designed. It was supposed to be, and you know, not the least. ASUS router. It's not your typical low-end consumer thing. It's supposed to be more for business, but who knows? We'll find out.
It's just Mama. Don't run down. I'm getting wet. I'm getting wet. It's just really not worth putting up an umbrella to walk this distance. It'll get you more wet, but I happen to walk careful in my Crocs. Come on, Ruby, open the door, open the door, open the door. Thank you, Ruby. Woohoo! Yeah, I brought Don the paper. It wasn't there when he went out the first time. He ran out and got it. Well, Ruby says we're gonna get downtown to the school at 7:23 a.m. so that's good. So far, traffic seems a little light this morning. I'll take it. Less people out here with me in the rain doing crazy things, the better. From a photography and videography perspective, I like the glare off the road of the wet surface of the, you know, lights and such. As a driver, I don't like it, but for viewing aesthetics, it's good. I believe the license plate is flabbergasted. Well, it definitely feels more mentally exhausting keeping us safe in the rain this morning than the typical drive. Traffic is still behaving quite nicely and is even a little bit below the speed limit versus people being crazy this morning, so I'm appreciative. That van came awfully close to us as they went past. I'm bringing us into the city on Person Street instead of the normal path because I didn't want to deal with the merge, split, lane change fiasco of the typical morning with all the extra glare out there. This just seems safer. We've lost a couple minutes due to stop traffic lights, but it's reasonably comparable. It's 7:33. Johnny's got just enough time to get to where he needs to be. There's a lot of other high school students walking into Boyer right now too. Well, it's raining a little too heavy to get out and stretch this morning. I'm actually bummed. I mean, I would prefer to get out and stretch for a minute, but I don't want to get wet. It's 38 degrees out there right now according to Ruby, so it's not something I really want to be out in. I guess we won't be doing our walk. It's supposed to be like this until somewhere between 12 and 1 o'clock. So by the time I pick Johnny up normal time, it won't be raining, but it's going to be raining through lunchtime. Yeah, I think I'll go home and do the desk cycle this morning to try to get my exercise in for the day. Whether that gives me the same number of steps or not, it ought to be pretty easy to achieve the exercise part of the daily program. You know, Don's pretty busy. I don't know what our afternoon will be like. If we end up going for a short walk, that'd be cool. And then if we don't, that takes the pressure off of him because he's got the internet, he's got the garage door, he's got work, and seems like there's one other thing that he's trying to keep up with all at the same time, and it's just like, goodness, yeah, we need more weekend days and less problems. So Don's doctor yesterday said that they are really seeing an uptick in the seasonal cold, strep throat kind of stuff. You know, people that test negative for COVID, but they've got the typical winter cold stuff going on. I mean, maybe some of it is flu. I don't know. I haven't heard a flu update. My point is that Johnny then said that a teacher and an admin person at the school are out, and another teacher wasn't feeling well, and there were several students that didn't seem to be feeling well, and you know, obviously he was worried about getting sick, not necessarily from COVID. And I was like, please don't bring it home and give it to me, because You know, I don't wear a mask in the car with Johnny. I wear a mask in the Guardian Angel and Walmart and Home Depot pretty regularly, almost always. It's not required in Fuquay right now, and I wear it anyway. And I tell Michelle one of the reasons why I'm doing that is because I don't want to get one of these seasonal things that's not out of just an abundance of caution, even though I've had 3 Moderna shots now and am fully considered again to be fully vaccinated. It's that I don't want one of these other things. So and I would especially, you know, I really don't want to be sick over the holiday. I've always got so much to do, and I've been sick other years, and it really hurts my enjoyment of the holiday season. So, and obviously right now, you know, if you're sick at all with this COVID thing, since it can be a life-threatening situation, and it really, out of politeness before, you shouldn't be around other people if you're sick. So yeah, let's just hope we don't end up with that stuff at our house. Should we race the train down Main Street today? Oh, it was funny. Some new people to the town were complaining about the tracks being blocked and how dare the train take, you know, do its thing basically. And the people that have lived here for a long time, I guess this person is turning, so that's why they're stopping, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you don't have to stop there when the light's green and the train is coming by. Anyway, they were really complaining about, you know, the train blocking the track, and people were like, on the Facebook group for Fuquay Varina, they were like, you do realize it's Varina, Fuquay and Varina, because it's literally 2 little towns that were separated by the tracks, and it's kind of been going on here for a super long time. And several people that have lived in other states said, you know, you act like it's a Fuquay only thing, and let me assure you that train things on the tracks in cities all over the country, and I've never seen it blocked for more than, I'm going to say the longest was probably 15 minutes, but usually it's less than 5. They do a little maneuver over there to park the train for the night or to take off in the morning, and that's mostly the extent of the blockage. And they're never these super long trains, and they never come through town fast. And anyway, I don't know. Yeah, trains, they do train things on the train tracks, people. Yes. At least there was some common sense in the comments. I knew I hadn't done anything wrong. I never speed on Main Street. I pulled over and I stopped filming for a minute because he actually turned around at the entrance to that neighborhood and went back the other way. I don't know where he's trying to get to. Obviously something urgent, not a normal cruiser either. Anyway, I saw him coming up behind me. I pulled over, he went past. It did not cause my heart to pitter-patter because you know, I would have been very surprised had I been speeding, and he wasn't that close to me when the lights came on either. And considering the slow speed through town, if I'd been doing something wrong, he would have started out closer to me. So anyway, I hope it's not an accident. I hope there's no injuries or life-threatening emergencies. Well, and looking at the radar, and it's 8:45 a.m. now. I played Pogo a little longer than normal. I dropped Johnny off a little later than normal. All the rain is past, but Don's been having trouble getting connected to work this morning, and he didn't get anything done except for trying to get connected. And he was at the point where he was thinking it might be a problem with the login at the customer account versus something here at the house in this particular case. At any point, I think I'm still going to get on the desk cycle and not walk this morning, because if he's behind, I'd rather he have the time to do what he needs to do. I got to fix the inflatables. They're both upside down. Well, they're sideways. Well, there's my buddy. I missed you at the door this morning, but I was very glad you were up on the platform dry. Yeah, hi, nighttime. It's, you know, stopped raining enough now that they're coming out. Morris is still sound asleep. But I straightened up the bowls that went down on the ground and put food back in them. And Tux is in the patio, all nice and tucked in up there. And he let Marty come in and eat some of his food without giving him a hard time. So all is good with the kitties. You gonna help me exercise? Nighttime, you gonna keep me company here? Okay, good. All right, it's 9:10. I'm gonna go for at least 30 minutes on the desk cycle. I'm on Netflix. I picked out a Christmas music. I've got my new AirPod 2. I don't know if I told you guys, Don got me a set on Black Friday and we decided not to hold them off till Christmas. I picked the 2s over the 3 because they're the same exact ear shape as the wired ones I was using for the last 2 years. And I'm really happy with them for the price, especially in comparison to what they once were. Anyway, let me get started. The sooner I get started, the sooner I get my 30 minutes in, and I can move on to other stuff. We'll see how watching the movie with the ear bud in, the AirPod in goes. All right, I got 45 minutes on the desk cycle. I've got my exercise minutes for the day, but not my steps. I'm enjoying the movie, and I'm going to move on to something else now because I think I could literally go for a couple hours, and even moving my arms around quite a bit, I still just am not going to get 10,000 steps. And I did bump it up from a 2 resistance to a 3, and that's plenty of resistance for me, let me tell you. It may have brought my heart rate up a little bit, but not a ginormous amount. But I'm probably on a 3 going forward. I have definite help. Hi, that's midnight. I am going to put together Santa's front yard is what this is called, although it doesn't say that on the box. Yes, 317 pieces. I've got 3 hours to put it together. That won't be a problem. So there's 1 bag 1 and 3 bag 2s. You know, for these smaller sets, it really probably doesn't matter that much, but they did number this one and these 3 parts that weren't in the bag and the stickers. This is another one of those funky builds where they use all these colors, but then when it's done, you really don't see all the color. So I think it took me right at an hour and it's finished. I may have to put something on top of the 2 trees. I realize they're out in the woods and not a Christmas decoration per se, but I don't know. I think they're missing something. We'll see. It's shortly after noon and I am headed out in search of cat food mostly. I need some canned cat food and I can't get it here from Amazon, so I'm gonna have to find it local. The Fuquay Walmart implies that there might be 17 cans on the shelf. And I did have good luck at the Walmart getting canned cat food one time when I went in the middle of the day. So I guess first I'm gonna try back at the Walmart. Even though I was in there last night, they were stocking, so it's possible. Walmart is packed, absolutely packed. You would think it was a Saturday. And it's what, a Wednesday? Nope, and definitely nope. Well, I'm gonna go check PetSmart anyway. Or you might remember I've got my exercise minutes but not my steps, but I gotta tell you, it is not nice out here, you know? It's wet and it's cold and it's misty still and it's just not nice. And you know where I'm parked, like I'm walking in the wrong direction. Oh well. If they have the cat food, it'll be worth it. Good news, but look at the shelves now. This is how much Friskies they have, okay? But both of these cases of 24 are poultry platter. Yes. So that was good. That's less than a week, but certainly helpful. And I'm gonna head to the Walmart in Garner. I'll see if they have any more up there and buy any they have. You know, mixed grilled be okay too, but there's really only a couple of flavors, quote unquote, that will work. And there's a couple other Walmart-y things. I wanted to look for some of those clip-on poinsettia flowers, a few more to add on the tree that this store doesn't have. and check out the clearance and look at the Hot Wheels. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go browse the Walmart and Garner now. So I have approximately 30 minutes if I want to be downtown at 2:10, and I don't want to leave him out there today. It's cold, it's wet. I should be able to be back to Ruby in 30 minutes or less, no problem. And I have a little bit more, but nothing that'll work for me. No Cybertruck, no Roadster, no poinsettias, the clip-on to the tree ones. I got a couple of elf legs and a hummingbird though that match some of the ones already on the tree. And yeah, that was about all I bought in there, not too much today. Wow, there was a near accident on my left. I'll try to remember to show you the footage. I checked behind me to make sure the guy behind me wasn't going to hit me, and I stopped to give the truck a chance to cut in front of me if he needed to. He was able to stop in time, thank goodness. You know, I just didn't trust also coming past him that he wouldn't come into my lane to try to avoid the accident. That was scary. Okay, so I was confused. Part of it is when I'm talking and I'm videoing, I'm not really reading well, I think. But under safety and security for the Sentry mode, I have these, you know, I wanted to exclude home, but what had happened was, you know, I was sort of reading it backwards. You check it to exclude it. Gotcha. Not uncheck it to make it, anyway, I had it backwards. But it was like that, how it is right now, before I did anything. So the profile that is causing the Sentry mode to happen doesn't appear to be mine. Now I technically have 3 on this car. I have M drive-through, which should just be the mirrors and not anything else different. And it says exclude home. Well, let's just come there, you know, back there and scroll down just to make sure. All right. So let's just check all the others now. There's Don's profile. The seat's really moving. Just go off of the screen and come back. I don't think that matters, but it might. That one says exclude home. All right. This is Don's drive-through profile. Exclude home. Because my whole point was we didn't change anything, and it was all of a sudden starting to record security events. And then I went in and I messed up what mine was set to. All right, that one says exclude home. Yeah, Lord only knows which one of these. But you know, you would think that the one that is the one when you get out of the, is active when you get out of the car is the only one it would look at. And valet mode's the only other one. So, but that's just putting it in valet mode, which you have to enter the PIN. We haven't even done valet mode before, so I don't know what possibly could have been causing the Sentry mode. So I'm just going to say tap to view. Now that we know they're all off. And if we keep on getting them at this point, every single thing that I know is set to, you know, not record at home. So if we keep on recording at home after today at 3:23 p.m., then I'll have to give it some more thought, or I'm going to go back to my initial premise with, after we put on the FSD beta release 36.8.8, we started getting Sentry events that we'd never gotten before. It looks like the beta is okay. The camera's still up here, but we still don't have 10.6. Now seriously, I give thanks. Yeah, I've got Ruby plugged in, ready to charge. She's down to 92 miles. Last 30 miles was 338 watt hours per mile, so that wasn't too bad. But, you know, I say give thanks every time I come home and I haven't been in an accident out there. There's just some things that happen that just are not Not good. So let's just look at these in the order. Well, obviously this last one, I don't know. Yeah, dash cam Garner, 2:36 p.m. Let's move close to the red dot and see what we can see here. Let's see, where are we? I'm turning. Right, okay, it's going to be this back corner. Watch back behind, keep watching, keep watching. See, I watched these two guys try to come into the same lane. I guess this guy was so determined. Let's watch that one more time. I guess he was so determined that he was going to get over that even after the other guy like was still there in the lane, he kept on coming. It's like me, if I made that mistake and come into the lane the same time as another car, I would be backing off. I would be totally backing off. So it was a big Chevy pickup truck, and he got out of the way. And then, is that a Mustang? That's a Mustang. And then pickup truck, and this looks like a Buick. Yeah, I saw that near miss back behind me. That wasn't very comforting. Sorry, I didn't mean to cancel all the way out. Launch the viewer. I said, please launch the viewer. And forgive me, I sneezed a few minutes ago. I'm trying to recover from sneezing. Yeah, and this is where there was another near accident where I slowed up to try to help. See this? Watch this truck up here. Well, I guess it's going to be this one coming to my side. This guy right here. The light's currently green, and this car in the through lane has come to a stop to try to make that left turn. He stopped in the through lane. And really nearly caused an accident. I'll do it one more time. Come on, do where my finger is. So this is in the morning where I have to get right at least one. I'm in this lane and I need over there, and traffic comes in from the right. But here's the truck one more time. He's in the through lane. There are green arrows up there. This car stops. You can see the smoke on his tires. It was not good. And I basically slowed enough that if the truck came into my lane, I would be able to stop and let him move over and avoid the accident. Because, we'll watch it one more time. I did look in my rearview mirror, and, you know, there was cars back there, but there was nobody super close behind me. So here comes a truck up on my left. And you can see over here now too, in the morning, all these cars are coming from over here, and I need to get over on this lane, and it's, I think I hit it with my finger. Sorry about that. I need to get over, and it's just a mess. It's probably going to start jumping now. Yeah, that's what it does, right? Once you do it a couple times, it jumps. Oh, that's behind me. I want to be left. Wanted to be front. I'm so sorry. Try it one more time. Yeah, I just want you to see how much. I mean, you know, he was stopping really hard with the amount of smoke from those tires. I mean, I'm glad he didn't pull out in front of me, but I was prepared for it. Oh, I don't know what else I pushed the dash cam button on today. There's so many things. This was something in Fuquay. I don't know why I pushed it. Don't remember. Oh, this guy. Real piece of work. First off, I don't know if the pickup truck driver told him he could go out in front of him or not. But then he decides to go over and get in that left turn lane and impede my progress through the green light. And I don't know if there was anybody on the side of us or not. But the pickup truck, if the pickup truck driver motioned him out, he shouldn't have. And then once the guy got out, he absolutely should not have come across that many lanes that quick in front of me. That's just, so here he is. He's come out from the Walgreens. And that guy's got his flashers on, but I don't know what he's doing. And then he decided he's going to get over there in that turn lane. It's just like, you know what? There's a light right here. You can turn in to get to Starbucks. How about, you know, you just go up a little bit. I don't know that he was headed to Starbucks, but he could have been. And that's everything from today. So, wow. Avoiding all of that, it really wears a person out. Meow. Meow. Hi, Marty. Mart. Hi. They're glad it's not raining anymore. I want to open my advent calendar. Is that okay? Is it okay? Hi. Alright, I'm a few days behind, so today's the 8th and I didn't open up 6 or 7. So let's see what's in those, behind those doors. 6 is a Christmas tree. Well, I've put together a few Christmas trees today doing that thing this morning. And let's see, where is 7? Because they're not in order, you have to find them. They're just sort of haphazardly scattered about. This is a minifigure and a present. Alright. I'll pull it out in a minute. And then 8. It's hard to do one-handed. 8 is... I guess it's like a rack for your ski and your helmet. I'm not really sure. But I'll build it. Well, it's not a very sophisticated tree, but it is built. And the girl is on the skateboard, and she could put on her helmet here, this pink thing, if I wanted her to. And I'm still not totally sure about that. Maybe it'll become more obvious as we move forward. There was another present and another stocking. I guess each of the 5 minifigures is going to have a stocking.